Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John Tez. I wanted to make this video for the customizers and restoration specialists out here. This video is about midsole cracking and paint cracking on the midsole after you do your restoration or customization. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see me. What's going on? Um, I'm making this video because I found out a method how you can stop midsole cracking on your shoes, and I found this out because of a mistake that I made doing a pair of my own powder blue nines. Show you a picture of them. These are the powder blue nines that I did. They're custom. I did their contrast stitching. They glow in the dark. This is the other shoe. You're going to see what I mean about midsole cracking. Bam! Right there. Well, this didn't happen for me. I peeled this off, but there is some cracking, or there was some cracking that happened. I'm gonna show you. Let me turn on. Ooh, that's bright, but see that? That happens when you walk. That happened for me riding a bike. I ride my bike every day, 6 days. No, yeah, 6 days a week for cardio. I am living a healthier lifestyle, and I wear Jordans every day to keep me motivated, to show me what can be accomplished when you set your mind to something, because that right there is Michael Jordan. And his passion and love for the game of basketball got millions of people around the world walking around with his likeness on it. So I wear these as motivation. I don't care about keeping them fresh and none of that stuff. These are shoes, they're made to be worn. I don't value the shoes. I value the idea of the shoe. And I value Michael Jordan for what he showed me I can accomplish if I use the same mindset that he used to get to where he is in life. And this is the left shoe. You see the difference? And this is the method that I learned on these shoes. This shoe right here, actually, because I don't know if you can really see, but there are some blemishes that I created on this shoe when I was stripping the paint off. Being lazy, I used a Dremel tool with a um, sanding stone attachment or to it, and while I was taking the paint off of these or this shoe, it dug into the midsole and created craters. I don't know if you can actually see them. Uh, and it created craters in the midsole rubber. And I was trying to figure out ways to correct it. So I was trying everything. I tried to put on a few layers of paint and then put on another clear coat layer or natural paint. Everything that I use is from Angelus Direct, but I tried to do that. It didn't work. Um, it's just like after I started to paint the midsole, you can actually see the craters even more. So I said, forget it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's my shoe. Nobody's gonna see it but me. So I just went on ahead and put the acrylic finisher on there because these, when you buy them, do have a nice glossy finish to it. So I put the acrylic paint on there, and it was just like looking terrible. So I said I didn't like it, and I decided to sand it down using this. It's a real small piece of sandpaper. So I used the sandpaper, and after I sanded it down, I realized that it, made the midsole look a lot better. It actually was taking it back to how it looked before I, made the mistake of using my Dremel tool to strip the paint off. It was actually reversing the craters. So I decided to try to use my acrylic finisher as like a bonding agent or bondo to fix the paint. So after I let it dry, I sanded it down and I put a few more layers of paint on there and a few more layers of acrylic finisher. It's just regular acrylic finisher. I sanded it down, and after that second time, I noticed another dramatic difference. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do this a few more times to see how it looks at the end. And at the end, it turned out to look basically like the other shoe. Now the right shoe I didn't do that method on, and with me not doing that same method, the paint cracked. It started to chip. But on the left shoe, the paint didn't crack or chip. So I stumbled across a way to make the paint stay on the shoe or hold up better just from making a mistake and learning from it. And now I'm doing that on these LeBrons. Midsole, show you these. And I'm gonna show you the other one. I don't know if you can see that, but this is how the midsole looked. This shoe I haven't started on yet. As you can see, the work that needs to be done. I have to redo the Nike check. This is what the Nike check looks like without the paint. Clear. Kind of like it like that, but he wants his shoes back to the original, so I'm gonna restore these back to the way they look, or try to get them to as close as possible to that look. This is the other side of the midsole on the. I'm gonna turn this. There you go. As you can see, there is a dramatic difference between this and that. This is the other side. Now, the method that I suggested people to use that are doing these customs or restorations is to at the end of the job, you want to get at least 15 to 20 coats of paint on the shoe, and the same for the acrylic finisher. But between each, I do like I do like 4 or 5 layers of paint, 4 or 5 layers of acrylic finisher, and then I'll sand it down with a little piece of sandpaper. And then after that's dry, I'll repeat the process probably another 3 or 4 times, just so I can get a smooth finish, smooth look like this. So when I take the tape off, it'll look like factory. And this video is for all those customizers who tell you when you get, when you ask them how do you get or prevent your midsoles from cracking, and they say you can, it's just going to crack. That's not true. Where there's a will, there's a way. I stumbled across my method, just trying to correct a mistake that I made doing my own shoes, and it turned out to be, pretty good. So all you have to do is use your acrylic finisher as like a bonding agent or a bondo or whatever that stuff is called when they paint cars, and like before they paint the cars when they prepping them to get all the imperfections out. I think it's called bondo. All use it as that, but with the paint, because each layer of paint that you put on there with the bondo is going to create, a stronger bonding to the materials of the shoe. Yeah. Yeah. So just make sure the sandpaper is like smooth. You don't want rough sandpaper. You want it as smooth as possible, as small as possible, because with this, you want to get into all the little cracks. Like on here, like I will put it down in there and sand down into the mid between the midsole and the sole, just so it have that smooth finish to it. You don't want it to look all rough around the edges. And I would, you know, sandpaper around the edges here, sand it around that, keep that smooth. Like it's going to be smooth. Like it should be smooth to the touch. Cause like a lot of these guys are charging you like $3, $4, $500 for them to do customs for you. And the number one thing about customs is the paint shipping. A lot of people just don't want to spend that much money for a job that's not going to last on their shoes. Like if I'm paying you that much money, I want the shoes to last for at least a couple years before I have to do anything to them. Not a few months. $300, $400. That's resale prices. I can go out and just buy me a dead stock pair of shoes for that price. Just call it a day instead of paying you that much money for a shoe that's not gonna last. So I decided to make this video so people can have some knowledge. I know a lot of customizers out there don't want to help people and teach them how to do things. There are some out there. There's a few that I follow on YouTube. Can't think of their names offhand, but shout out to them. There's one guy that actually helped me out with a duller. He told me, I forgot his name, but he suggested that you add the duller to the acrylic finisher instead of to the paint, and that actually works out better too. Instead of adding to the paint, you add it to the acrylic finisher, and it gives you that nice dull look that it should have when like if it was just made factory. Instead of it being in the paint, you put it in that finisher, and then the finishers are um, thinner layer than the paint, so you can put as many layers of that on instead of you having to put many layers of paint. You can put as many layers of the finisher on there to get things to look the way you want them to look. But visit my website www.sole-bros.com. Soul Brothers. That's the name of my company. We are a social media site slash retail store. I am aiming to have everything under one roof for everyone. So it is aimed towards the sneaker community and the sneaker culture, customizers, restorations. If you want to do business with me, visit the website. You can join. It is a membership based website, so you can join. If you want to get in contact with me, you can get in contact with me through the website on my profile after you join, or you can email me or hit the contact me or contact button on the web page and then send me an email if you want to get in touch with me. Um, Once again, www.sole/bros.com. So, brothers, my name is John Tez. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps you out. I'm going to be making more videos in the future. I want to post a before and after of the LeBrons I do. Um, well, I guess you could call this the before, but I'll post an after video of the LeBrons after I finish them. I do have to go to Michael's to get a pair of detail brushes to do the Nike check because there's some things on there that need to be done to the Nike check that I don't have the brushes for, so I am going to go to get those later on today so I can finish up these shoes for my little cousin because I had them for a while now. I know he probably like, dang. But yeah, visit the website, join. We are a social media website, and we do have a retail section website. Our goal is to get away from the resale thing and get more involved with the customer so we can have a place where we can come and enjoy our sneakers without having to pay a ransom to other people to enjoy the shoes that we love. Um, Members are very important because we're going to need your help to do this. It's not something that one person can accomplish. We have to all come together as as a collective or a community to do this together. So visit the website. After this video, I am going to make a video explaining to you how that actually works. Um, give you a better description of the website and how it's going to work, because I know people don't read these days. It's easier to watch a video, so I'm going to make a video explaining to you guys how that actually works, and what the features are and the benefits of the feature for you as members of Soul Brothers. So look out for that. That's coming real soon. Probably later on today after this video post, I'm going to record a video for that and post that up there and add it to the website. So visit today, join. It is a membership based website. Um, Take a look around. Let me know what you think. And you need to contact me. Like I said, hit me up on my profile on the page, or hit the contact button on the website, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.